In just 30 days, you can transform your life, but only if you understand this one principle that 95% of people overlook. Imagine waking up each morning with clarity, purpose, and the quiet confidence that you're on a path to something greater. For most of us, life can feel like a maze repeating patterns, overwhelming distractions, and a deep sense that we're capable of more, yet unsure of how to break through. The key to this transformation doesn't lie in some unreachable secret. It's something far simpler, yet often misunderstood. It's a practice that's been quietly shaping the lives of the most successful and fulfilled individuals throughout history. Over the next few minutes, we'll uncover how a subtle shift in focus, combined with consistent action, can create a ripple effect across every area of your life. This isn't just about changing what you do. It's about rethinking how you see yourself and what you're capable of. We've all felt it. That invisible weight of being stuck, as if life is moving around us, yet we remain anchored in the same spot. The same patterns, the same doubts, the same sense that something is missing. It's not that we lack ambition or the desire to change. It's that no matter how hard we try, the path forward feels like a riddle we can't solve. This struggle is universal. We live in a world overflowing with noise, constantly pulling our attention in every direction. The result? We lose touch with ourselves, swept away by distractions and endless demands. It's easy to blame circumstances, to believe that we'd feel whole if only the right job, the perfect moment, or the ideal opportunity came along. But what if the problem isn't out there? What if the true barrier is within us? The truth is simple yet profound. The life we live is shaped by the thoughts we hold. Every doubt, fear, or limiting belief quietly builds walls around our potential, keeping us from stepping into the life we desire. The mind clings to the familiar, even when it's uncomfortable, because the unknown feels too risky. But in doing so, we trade our dreams for routines and our growth for the comfort of what we already know. The greatest challenge isn't the world around us. It's learning to confront the stories we tell ourselves. Stories that whisper, "This is who you are. This is all you can have." But here's the wisdom most overlook. Those stories are not truth. They are echoes of the past, and they only hold power if we let them. Growth begins the moment we take responsibility for these inner narratives, not as a burden, but as an opportunity. A chance to rewrite them. This isn't easy. It requires courage, clarity, and a willingness to sit with discomfort. But in that process lies transformation. Because when you shift your focus, you begin to shift your life. Feeling stuck doesn't mean you're failing. It means you're ready. Ready to question old beliefs, to see possibilities where before there were none, and to take even the smallest step towards something greater. The fact that you're here, searching, is proof that your potential is already stirring. The question is, will you answer its call? At the heart of every transformation lies a simple, profound truth. You become what you think about. This isn't just a motivational phrase or a fleeting idea. It's a principle rooted in philosophy, spirituality, and even the laws of nature. It's a truth that has shaped lives, built legacies, and stood the test of time, yet remains misunderstood or dismissed by most. Why? Because its simplicity often makes it seem too obvious to be powerful, but its power is undeniable. Think of it like planting a seed. The thoughts you allow to take root in your mind are the seeds of your future. What you nurture, whether it's fear, doubt, or possibility, determines what grows. It's a process so subtle we rarely notice it. But the reality is that every thought carries energy, and over time, this energy shapes your actions, your habits, and ultimately, your reality. This is not a matter of belief, it's a law of existence, as constant and unyielding as gravity. Sir Isaac Newton's third law reminds us that every action has an equal and opposite reaction. This isn't just a law of physics, it's a reflection of life itself. The energy you put out, through your thoughts, intentions, and actions, determines the energy that returns to you. Yet, most people spend their lives focused on the external, trying to fix their circumstances without ever addressing the inner forces that created them. Spiritual traditions across cultures echo this idea. In the Bible, we find the principle that as you sow, so shall you reap. In Eastern philosophy, there's the understanding of karma, that our intentions and actions set in motion the outcomes we experience. These teachings remind us that life doesn't happen to us, it happens through us. The way we think and feel creates ripples that extend far beyond what we can see. The problem is, many of us aren't conscious of what we're planting in our minds. We let negativity, fear, and limitation dominate our thoughts, often without realizing it. These patterns shape our choices, and over time they create the very situations we feel trapped by. But here's the liberating truth. This cycle can be broken. The mind is malleable, and with intention, we can reprogram it to focus on possibility, abundance, and growth. This is where imagination comes into play, not as escapism, but as a tool to envision the life you want and align yourself with it. When you allow your mind to soar, to imagine freely, you expand the limits of what you believe is possible. You stop seeing obstacles as roadblocks and start viewing them as challenges to overcome. This isn't wishful thinking. It's a shift in perception that rewires your mind for action. But this principle comes with responsibility. If your thoughts are the seeds of your life, then it's up to you to choose them wisely. To be deliberate in focusing on what empowers you rather than what diminishes you. This requires vigilance and courage. Courage to face your fears, to silence the noise of doubt, and to trust in a deeper power at work. The power that created the universe is the same power that exists within you, waiting to be directed toward your highest good. The truth is, your limitations are largely self-imposed. The opportunities available to you are far greater than you can imagine, but they require you to shift your focus inward, to take responsibility for your thoughts, and to align them with what you truly desire. This is the foundation of the 30-day challenge, not just changing what you do, but transforming how you think. Because when you take control of your mind, you take control of your life. The 30-day challenge is a simple yet transformative practice designed to help you take control of your thoughts and, in turn, reshape your reality. It's not complicated, but it requires commitment and focus. For the next 30 days, you'll follow a set of steps that will train your mind, challenge old patterns, and unlock the potential that has always been within you. Step 1. Define your goal. Start by identifying one clear, specific goal that matters most to you. It could be something tangible, like improving your financial situation or reaching a fitness milestone. Or it could be more personal, like building stronger relationships or finding inner peace. Whatever it is, write it down on a small card. Make it simple but meaningful. This card will become your compass for the next 30 days. Keep it with you at all times and look at it several times a day. In the morning when you wake, throughout your day, and before you go to bed. This act is more powerful than it seems. It's a constant reminder of what you're working toward. Step 2. Focus your thoughts. For the next 30 days, you must commit to one crucial rule. Think only about what you want, not what you fear. Negative thoughts will arise, that's natural. When they do, replace them with a clear, positive mental image of your goal. For example, if your goal is financial freedom, visualize yourself living that reality with clarity and joy. Feel the confidence and peace it brings. This isn't about ignoring reality. It's about training your mind to focus on possibilities instead of limitations. Step 3. Take deliberate action. Thoughts alone aren't enough. You must back them up with consistent action. Each day, ask yourself, what can I do today to move closer to my goal? These actions don't have to be monumental. They just need to be intentional. Small, steady steps compound over time and create momentum. Whether it's reaching out to someone, completing a task you've been avoiding, or simply making time to reflect, every action you take is a declaration of commitment to your goal. Step 4. Give more than you receive. During this challenge, aim to go above and beyond in everything you do. This doesn't mean overextending yourself. It means bringing more of your best self into your work, relationships, and daily interactions. The principle is simple. What you give, you receive in return. By offering more value, more kindness, and more effort, you align yourself with the law of mutual exchange, which ensures that abundance flows back to you. Step 5. Track your progress. Each evening, take a moment to reflect. What went well today? What could you improve? This isn't about judgment, it's about awareness. By reviewing your day, you reinforce your progress and identify areas for growth. Celebrate even the smallest victories. They are proof that change is happening. Step 6. Trust the process. This is perhaps the hardest part. There will be days when doubt creeps in, when you feel like giving up or wonder if this is working. This is where faith comes in. Not blind faith, but the quiet confidence that every thought and action is planting seeds for the future. Trust that the results will come in their own time, as long as you stay committed. The 30-day challenge isn't just about achieving a single goal. It's about creating a new way of thinking and being. It's about proving to yourself that you have the power to direct your thoughts and shape your life. Every day you follow these steps, you're building habits that will serve you long after the challenge ends. The process may not always be easy, but the rewards are immeasurable. So as you begin this journey, remember, transformation doesn't come from giant leaps, but from small, consistent steps. One thought at a time, one action at a time, you're creating the life you desire. The question isn't whether it will work. The question is, will you give yourself the chance to see it through? No meaningful transformation comes without challenges. During your 30-day journey, you'll encounter obstacles, both external and internal, that will test your resolve. These challenges are not signs of failure, but opportunities to grow. The key is learning how to face them with awareness and resilience. Your mind may resist this process. Fear, doubt, and old patterns will try to pull you back into familiar habits. Thoughts like, "This isn't working," or "I'm not capable of this," may arise. These moments can feel overwhelming, but they're natural. The mind clings to what it knows, even when it's unhelpful. To overcome this, practice intentional redirection. Each time a negative thought appears, consciously replace it with your goal. Picture it vividly. Feel the emotions of having already achieved it. This shift, though small, reinforces your new patterns. Over time, your mind will adapt, and the negativity will lose its grip. One of the most frustrating aspects of any challenge is the gap between effort and visible outcomes. You may feel like nothing is happening, especially in the early days. Progress in this phase is often invisible. It's the groundwork for what's to come. Overcome this by focusing on the process, not the outcome. Trust that every positive thought and deliberate action is moving you closer to your goal, even if you can't see it yet. Keep your attention on what you can control, your mindset and your actions. Life doesn't pause for personal growth. Work, relationships, and daily responsibilities can pull you away from your focus. This isn't a failure, it's part of being human. To stay on track, create a daily routine that prioritizes your goal. Dedicate time each day, even just a few minutes, to reflect on your progress, visualize your goal, and take intentional action. Treat this time as non-negotiable. It's your anchor in the midst of life's chaos. There will be moments when you feel tempted to give up. This process can feel difficult, and it's easier to fall back into old habits than to push forward. But quitting only ensures one thing: you stay exactly where you are. When this urge arises, remind yourself why you started. Revisit your goal and reconnect with the vision you've written down. Remind yourself that growth happens through persistence, not perfection. Even if you falter, the simple act of continuing is a victory in itself. Sometimes the sheer weight of change can feel like too much. You may wonder if you've taken on more than you can handle. The answer lies in simplicity. Focus on one thought, one action, one moment at a time. Break the journey into smaller steps and celebrate every bit of progress. Transformation isn't about doing everything at once. It's about showing up every day, no matter how small the step. Every obstacle you face during these 30 days is an invitation to grow stronger, more focused, and more determined. These challenges are not roadblocks. They are the stepping stones that lead to transformation. By learning to navigate them with intention and grace, you'll not only complete this challenge, but develop the resilience to face whatever comes next in life. History offers countless examples of individuals who transformed their lives by aligning their thoughts with their purpose. Consider Thomas Edison, who famously said, "Genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration." His journey to invent the light bulb wasn't a single stroke of brilliance, but a relentless commitment to focus, learn, and refine, proving that persistence and intention illuminate the path to success. Dorothea Brande, author of Wake Up and Live, demonstrated the transformative power of belief with her principle: act as though it were impossible to fail. By adopting this mindset, she broke free from doubt and discovered that action rooted in confidence creates opportunities where none seemed possible. This wisdom is echoed in spiritual teachings like the Sermon on the Mount: "Ask, and it shall be given. Seek, and you shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened." These words remind us that when intention and effort align, doors open in ways that often feel miraculous. The message is simple but profound. Focus, faith, and consistent effort are the foundation of transformation. When you align your inner world with your outer actions, extraordinary things become possible. You've now been given the blueprint for the 30-day challenge, a practice designed to transform your life by reshaping how you think and act. Let's briefly reflect on the steps. Define a single, clear goal and write it down. Focus your thoughts on what you want, not what you fear. Replace negativity with visualizations of success. Take deliberate, meaningful actions daily and give more of yourself than you receive, trusting that the energy you invest will return to you. This isn't just a challenge, it's an invitation to step into your potential. Over the next 30 days, you'll confront doubts, face distractions, and push through the resistance of old habits. But each time you refocus, each small step you take, you'll move closer to the life you've envisioned. Remember, transformation is not about perfection, it's about persistence. So here's your first step. Write down your goal today. Commit to this journey, knowing that every thought, action, and effort is shaping the person you're becoming. Share your experience in the comments. Your insights may inspire someone else on their path. And if this resonates with you, subscribe for more insights and guidance to support your journey. You've already started by showing up here. The rest is simply a matter of choosing to keep going. Your transformation is waiting. Begin today.